what's the 19th? March 19th.
Yes, Tuesday, March 19th.
Yep. And we have a beautiful lemon tree behind us.
Yes, and everything's almost in bloom. So it's like late spring in Denver, Colorado, where I'm from. And their fruits are
Yeah.
definitely going. Anyways, we are here and we just want to talk about what we have done the last 2 days.
Yep.
So we started in Porto and walked along the littoral route, which is literally on the ocean.
Yeah.
And walked to
La Bruges.
12 miles or so. We were pretty tired. The wind picked up in the late afternoon, just smashed in our ears, and
it was a
along the
lot
coast.
longer than we thought it was going to be.
Yes, the wind was pushing us back.
Yes.
So we should have gotten there earlier, but we couldn't because we had to like push through the wind. And with our heels, both of us Achilles heel problem, that acted up. Anyways, we got there safe and sound.
Yep. And
We woke
it took
up 1/2 miles. And it was
yesterday.
probably, what, 6 hours?
Yeah.
Maybe 9. Both sisters. But that's okay. Take it easy, especially when you're injured.
Yeah.
With our heel again.
Yeah.
So, is anybody out there?
We
There is
can't
one
see comments.
person,
Can you
I
hold
think.
this? Yeah, we have one person. Hi there. We're trying to figure out how to read our.
Hit the one, the one person went away. No, the one like. There was a like. Now there's a.
No, there's a one
no,
person.
There's one. Why don't you hit the person? Hi, sorry.
We're trying to figure out how
Well-
we can read our messages.
Hit the one on top there. So while she does that, I can tell you then we left. We had a great breakfast and left around 9 o'clock. And again on the littoral route, which is literally on the ocean. Beautiful rock formations. I totally suggest it.
Yeah.
It was great. We ended in Villa do Conde, which is a great village, historical, wonderful
Beautiful,
fishing
beautiful.
village, just down the river from the ocean.
Yep.
Just beautiful. Definitely suggest to stay there. We looked around, saw many churches.
Yeah,
In the
lots
time
of
we
churches.
walked around,
I
and
know.
they were all ready for Easter coming up, or Semana Santa, which is the whole week.
The Holy Week.
The Holy Week.
Yep. And
So-
gosh, today's been absolutely beautiful. This time of year is fabulous for walking. I mean, it's
I agree.
cool.
So far we've been lucky though, because a week before us it rained a lot and people were in mud, and so you never know. We've been lucky so far.
So far. So tomorrow we will be starting the Central Route. And so we'll be focusing on walking through more of the historic towns, and yeah, it'll be exciting.
And I want to say that I really enjoyed the coast. I love the rock formations and the big waves crashing and
Yeah,
the
it's
beautiful
beautiful.
beaches, seaside towns. Not as historic as many of them as inland, but you will see some historic fishing huts and lobster cages. Anyways, with that said, I'm thinking I might go back to the coastal route, not the littoral route changes, and it turns in the coastal, which means you're going up the coast, but then you might go inland a little and then back to the coast and back and forth. But I have time to think about that.
Yeah, there's several different coastals, so
Which is really nice, because today we took a Bolt taxi, which was about 18 miles to
18 minutes.
18 minutes, not much, yeah.
And it was €8.
€8.
And we did that because we really wanted to spend the afternoon walking around Villa do Conde and
Yep.
exploring that. And we actually talked to another pilgrim that we met early on, and she's staying at the same place we are, and
Aki.
and she said that it was smart for us to have done that because she did the way along.
Aqueduct.
So we did see some of the aqueduct
Yep.
when we were heading out of town, which is
heading out
kind
of
of
town.
cool.
Past
And
the mental hospital.
yes,
And had a great taxi driver, and again,
Yeah.
Bolt, cheaper than Uber. Uber's
Mhm.
out here, but we read Bolt's was cheaper. Gosh, and
It
can't
is.
beat
No,
€8.
no. So tomorrow's
What
going to be
else?
an I think 11-mile
Oh,
walk.
okay. Just like our first one.
Yep.
Our first day.
Yes, it'd be like our first day. So today we kind of took it easy. We walked only 6 miles, but by the time we explored the town, I bet you if I look at my watch, it'll probably be more like 10.
True. And today I also used my poles. I did not the first day, and my heel, not sure, but Achilles heel, it hurt by the end. So I used my poles today, put my inserts in that my doctor gave.
We're going to lose
And
people
yeah,
watching.
yeah, and it was much better using the poles.
Yeah.
And
So,
the inserts, I guess, so.
okay.
And
Great.
what else did we want to talk about?
Um,
Yes, Isaac, if you're watching, Isaac Yuck, Isaac Y, I don't want to say the last name, but if you're watching, just to let you know, you did have a suggestion that we would do a live on the trail while walking. Well, I didn't know that we do need to be connected to Wi-Fi to do this. Unfortunately, we're not able to do that, so you'll have to enjoy the videos that we will be posting.
Yeah, the delayed because you're in school right now. So,
And they won't probably be out for a month after our trip. But you can
but these lives will be
see
immediate.
these right away.
Yeah.
Right. Oh.
Joe.
Joe.
Hi, Joe from Colorado.
Oh, nice.
Thanks for joining us.
Great.
Are you going to be walking the Camino anytime soon? You should try if you haven't. It's just amazing. It's really interesting to do this Camino, and we should talk about when we're done about the 3 different Caminos we've done: the Frances, then the Chemin de Puy, and this one.
In France. Yep,
And then
Chemin.
talk about how different they were and the pluses and minuses on both.
Yeah.
So far, the walking part of this one has been really easy. It's been pretty much flat. I think the hardest,
Flat. And
Yeah.
on the Camino, the Buen Camino app, it shows hills, but we're not.
nothing yet.
Nothing that,
Yep.
you know.
I think the hardest was actually walking through sand. We several of the sections along the boardwalk on the Literal Way were washed out with, well, not washed out, sand out.
Sand dunes. There's a lot of sand dunes, and some of the sand dunes took over. Of course, you know, sand takes over. It took over the boardwalk. Not many, though. Not anything to be known.
It's really beautiful. It really is. And we just did a quick walk around Ratis, which is where we are. And it's a small little town with a lot of history and some beautiful old churches. And kids were playing soccer in the main square. And
Church was open. We were able
church,
to see that.
yeah. And it was from the 6th and 7th century. So that was cool.
so.
Oh, we saw the big boat, the 13th century.
Oh yes,
In-
the Viking boat or
Yeah,
some.
it looked like a Viking boat.
Looked like it.
It was in Villa do Conde, which
Yep.
was pretty amazing. It was cool. And we're so excited about what's going to happen tomorrow. Yeah.
Do you want to show the rat?
No. We are, what you see this beautiful lemon tree behind us. What we're
Oh.
looking at is a dead rat over there.
Yeah,
Um,
and there's a cat right.
Yeah.
right, that
So we
I'm sure
suspect
killed it
that,
and ate it.
yeah, and left only the tail. It's not, let's not show 'em.
But anyways,
So we are going to do lives every day. Sorry we couldn't do it yesterday. It was, we were super duper tired, and we will be doing daily vlogs, but that's going to take about a month or so to get those out. So at least we'll be able to do these. Does anybody have any questions for us at this time?
yes, in May, Joe.
Yay, excellent, Joe.
Which Camino will you be doing, Joe? In the meantime, you could
Probably
show
the Portuguese. Yeah.
In the meantime, you could show the orange tree, which is amazing. But
Oh, then no.
probably have
Yeah.
to, then we'll probably lose you because we'll lose internet walking around.
So, should we sign off for now? Unless you can think of anything.
Why don't you hit that number? Oh, that must be Joe up there.
Yeah.
Joe, you're the only one here.
Thank you for joining us. And maybe tomorrow we're going to have to
French.
just.
He's doing the French way.
Oh,
so that
excellent.
was our first one through Spain.
Yeah.
Starting in France. That's wonderful.
Yeah.
We have those posted. It was great.
I hope you're
so
gonna.
far my favorite.
Yeah.
I mean, they're all different, wonderful,
Oh, the
wonderful.
Chemin de Puy was amazing too.
Oh, but the French way, yeah.
Yeah, it's
So far.
yeah. I hope you're starting
different.
in Saint-Jean-Pied-de-Port and walking over the Pyrenees.
Try to go to Orison and stay there, and you don't have to leave early, especially being from Colorado.
Yeah.
Only took us
3
to
hours.
get to the top, yeah, and we were there at 10 in the morning, so
Yeah.
make sure you look around Chemin de Puy because it is amazing. An amazing, like,
You mean Orison?
no, not Chemin, Saint Jean Pied de Port. Make sure you look around. We didn't look enough. There's so much to see. Oh,
My arm's getting tired.
well,
So okay, so we promise we'll have more to talk about
two people are here
tomorrow.
now.
We were actually running around taking a look at the
Sorry.
taking a look at the town, and we're like lost track of time, and so we had to run back and jump on with you guys. But we're gonna give a little bit more time tomorrow and try to do like oh, you know what we should do?
If we have 3
Yeah.
people, if you want to email us, we'll stay and read your email or answer
You
your
mean
questions.
Text message.
Text, whatever you guys do from that side.
Yeah.
Text us.
If you have
let
any
us know. If you have any
questions.
questions, we'll stay a little bit.
Yeah.
Some interesting, because 2 people just joined us. Besides Joe, thank you.
So I was just gonna try. I can't remember what I was just gonna.
Oh, jeez.
I don't remember. Well, we're drinking a beautiful red wine, Vino Tinto, and we
Dry.
have a. I think it's going to be a good restaurant to eat at tonight.
Have some duck and
Yeah,
what am I gonna have?
I was hoping to try some of the grilled sardines, but after Montesino, we haven't seen any place that's been selling those. Even the little restaurants along the
Beach.
along the littoral route where we were walking, a lot of them are closed because it is off season. Although it's
Sorry.
Go ahead.
But it's just peaceful. There's not a lot of people. And the first day I was like, oh, if there were more people, it'd be more to look at. And the second day I'm like, oh no, I like it quiet and just listen to that.
we've seen a handful,
Yeah,
probably like maybe
15. We've talked to a handful and
maybe
we've
like
seen,
15, 20.
you know, along the route.
Yeah, and we're starting to run into people again that we met right in the beginning,
And
which
there's-
is fun.
Oh yeah. And there seems to be a lot on electric bikes.
Yeah, yep, we keep
more
seeing.
than we've seen in the past.
Yep, so that's kind of cool. I guess something to look forward to when we really can't do it anymore.
Yeah. Also, they had scooters that you could rent in some of the, larger like Porto and going out of Porto if needed. Just the bird scooter like we have in Colorado and such. But yeah, feel free to send us messages and subscribe and like if you so inclined, but you can leave messages on our YouTube channel as well. We do answer. Sue does a good job at that.
Yeah, and if you have any questions for us as we're walking, do send a message via our YouTube channel, and I'll try to take a look at them before we jump on live tomorrow and answer any ones you have. So,
Thumbs up.
so we, shall we?
Can you hit? Oh, yeah, we're gonna go, but I want you to, or I can. Just see if we can see who's on here before we jump off. Right there.
Nope, you can't hit those.
You can't. You know. Okay. Well.
Okay.
Well. See you later, Joe, and the
other people
two
that are
people,
here.
We don't know who's here, but thank you for joining.
Yep, and we'll try to give a little bit more time tomorrow so more people can get on.
Thinking maybe around Colorado time, around 7 or 8, so that Isaac can watch it before school, if so inclined. That would be our noon time.
If
I'm gonna try.
okay, we can try.
Okay. Just heads up.
Maybe we'll even do 2 tomorrow.
Oh, maybe.
We'll see where we
have a
are.
long day, so I think
Maybe.
earlier the better.
Okay, so thanks for joining us, and we will see you.
then.
Okay,
Yay.
thanks.
Okay.
All right, you guys, take care and have a wonderful day.
Okay.
And bom camino.
Bom Camino.
We don't know how to turn this off.
There's the X. The X is